resetting Ghana for the kind jobs, accountability, and prosperity. Inyuma pepereyo ni atentrene ene yeyo impuntu for yenyina. And today we will also take time. Last week we spoke about the tax cuts in the manifestos, the social interventions, and the job creation initiatives. Today, we're going to talk about education. And remember, we will add health, which is very important. But education, which is fundamental, critical to the future of this country. And John Mahama, NDC, from 2025 going to transform and reset the education sector. Na Ghana to my pefra. You know, and we'll bring you a few snipers from John Mahama's ongoing tour in the Bono East region. So the show is packed and it promises to be very interesting. So keep your station here, your TV here, or here, social media. Keep it here, don't change it. But let me repeat, like the link, share and comment. Like, share, and comment because we'll make time to read that. And so, this is what today's show is all about. And we will be zooming straight into action after this quick break. Here, this 24-hour economy video clip, Mami. This is a clip about Ubi Anti Muja, Ubi Eniaje. Share John Muhammad in Sempanaba. Yeba. We are starting with a moment of truth segment, and we are looking at the ever worsening NPP-led Galamsey menace. Member CCA. Abusiafo, memo wakwa babiemba NDC 360 so. Ofan ye drew sui is the moment of truth segment. Moment of truth today, you know, we serve you with the truth and nothing but the truth. And then Komoda Yebabi Dino, to say the medical tribunal, is about a national issue. A looming crisis that threatens our very existence as a people. A national emergency. Why would shame I was say what was so femme. Because it is not about party colors. You didn't come on so whether you are NPP, NDC, CPP, PNC, forget about that for now. Because ye nipa kane, and we must survive before we can even do party politics. Let your conscience judge for you. Whether say the ye kano e no kre ana enye no kre. Abusuafo na ye tie ba bi enka bi nhye 2017. Samre no na afei no mampenya kufuado eni NPP amanyuku ababetena konya so. Mampenya kufuado gina simpie so. Eno kan bibi kire oman ni nyina se. Ono wasi nkete se efomwa gudie a yetu no kwambone so mane sei ensuo nsase ne yakwaye illegal mining. Oba no wabetu ase. Na waye krado mpu se so obehwere ni dibre anane mampenya konya na onfa ho nti potokasa mo kan se he is putting his presidency on the line to fight illegal mining. Asem we ye Ghana fo bebre de Ghana fo a they were sincerely looking for a leader obe tu sa san no quentia illegal mining. Here one day. So they believe their leader, they believe their president. This is the moment of truth. We want the facts to speak for the Niafankakayo.
I took the decision that would be a betrayal of the trust that the Ghanaian people put in me on the 7th of January this year. And as a result, we established this committee within the government to design a policy for us, not just to stop it, to reclaim the land, to let our rivers work again, but also to see how we can figure a way for all these able-bodied young men who are involved in this activity to find an alternative livelihood. So it's a package. It's a package that we have designed to try and bring this menace to a conclusion. I've said it in the cabinet, and perhaps this is the first time I'll be saying it in public. I am prepared to put my presidency on the line on this matter. I've heard it being said that I should be careful. Many of these people voted for me, and if I continue this exercise, perhaps they will not vote for me again. If by the grace of God I'm in a position, my party allows me to go again, and I have the health and everything to go again, that I'll not get it again. And I'll say to myself, well, this is a choice that all of us have to make as human beings. You do what you think is right, or do you do what you think will allow you to get along? I think that you do what you think is right. That is what you're required to do.
This is our president, Nana Addo William Akufo-Addo. This was sometime in 2017. Kasa na ede, kasa na etakuma sopa. Kasa na esichiri wum. We are Ghana ni na utia no wani age. Sa wo mampenyi wesa brofo sa. Na wo kasa ono de obeye de sene fata. Onfa wo kra se obi bubefu no anu bi beto abetia no. He's putting his presidency on the line. Na mpenyifo a ete wo nyina ebi ya hemfo. Obo munsemo mampeni pra. Eno nti ene ye pese ye hwe se. Sa asem no mampeni Akufo-Addo kan na kosi sen. Wodi ni boshe so ana woni ni boshe so. Presidency no on the line pa. Was there even a line? Did he really mean those words? And are we witnessing the impact or the results of Nsem Wakainana? It's important. It is important because see ya to abama will be say one somia eye nyina yetumi ne de ahye nsa. Nsem wa obegina simpi so aka kire no pam between ye no. And therefore we must hold him to it. And this is a very, very important issue. And we all deserve to know why ya na wanye. Because why ya NDC se bebe boye. Nanso wanye dia and so on and say. Now you see, I don't want to be the judge. Because if you are now with Rebecca, so Sammy Gyamfi or NDC ni on per Akufo-Addo asem. It is a Akufo-Addo ye cry Obeka se wanye. So let's look at then and now. What do I mean by that? President Akufo-Addo can same way 2017. Okay? Now, John Mahama Frakonyo so 2016. Galamsey kono na it saying in 2016. So very, very easy. Just check. In Suya Ededa Ghana no in 2016. Na need to say. What was the state of the water bodies? And what is the state now? That is the terminal report of Akufo-Addo. That is the way you measure and judge objectively. It doesn't lie in the mouth of Sammy Gyamfi or anybody to say so Mampenye Akufo-Addo were fairly were di yiramo the okaye when ni so no udi hwensuo no na hwensuo nani. And there is this sister, this amazing broadcaster called Araba Kumsen. No waye juma wo multimedia chat. Now sometime under the first term of the NPP or your editorial on Galamsey. And in that editorial, Joy News for Kofa, a video of River Ankobra, a Western region, in 2016 under John Mahama. And normally compare the same water body, normally compare 2018. So at least if you watch that documentary or that editorial, you will have an idea as to the state of our environment under John Mahama.
Residents in many towns in the Western region are having to endure the impact of severe water rationing. Of course, on the surface, it is regarded as a common phenomenon because once in a while, the taps run dry and we are forced to consume a smaller quantity of what we usually would. But this is not business as usual. The people in the Western region have been forced into this situation by the actions of illegal miners in the River Pra, Galamsey, which in turn has resulted in the Ghana Water Company's inability to adequately treat water for consumption.
Yeah, so producer, just keep that image on the screen, the last image, just pause it on the screen. And on your left, is River Ankobra, 20th February 2016. This is not from NDC. This is Joy News. So you can see this was an editorial by Joy News. So John Mahama Breso 20th February. This is River Ankobra. Okay? And what you see on the right, the same River Ankobra in 2018. But I'm going to show you 2024. River Ankobra, River Pra, and so many rivers. When Akufo-Addo say you can take it off the screen now. The that's why amuhu ye na River Ankobra ni ate kama. O hwe nsuo no kra be hu anim no. And Akufo-Addo say John Mahama anye hwe. Ono na eba be put the presidency on the line to fight illegal mining. So let's now check the status of these water bodies today, 2024. Producer, let's see the videos.
Yeah, in so phones no mo sunie. No mo woman no. I don't know what the woman no ba no. the wura nsuo n'ase akɔtwe anwea na ɛwɔ nsuo n'ase ne nyinaa ntomo board yellow no abon sɛ adenne nam so saa owi mu nsuo no owi bonsa mu no nsuo no yɛ pokra no mo wi mu begu so a ɔmɛs dane no ɔmɛs sɛ ni no nyinaa bonsa no bonsa ntade no mo di wura mu no ba no hose hyehyɛ no engine mi nu we nso so baako bɔ nsuo na baako nso twe load no to we yɛ fam bugu domfo boat mu gu nsuo so mo nsuo no so nko ano mo yɛ adwuma to mo wo mu no we no sana nsuo so fon so de no atie eni nsuo bia we de kro mese no eno de nsuo bia we bonsa ne da no ma condemn no kra we wono no Galamsey gunde gara
Current state of the Pra River, and what you can see there are chamfines. So there they are, lined up along the river as usual, and based on the testimony of a man who lives in this community, he says they are all involved in Galamsey, which is why they are lined up along the Pra. So this is the current state of the Pra. And I just crossed the road just to get a closer view of the Pra on this side as well. I mean,
this is sad. Areho. Asifin. That your man penny NPP for a banyer tisui ebeka nsem da che no more decide we are Ghana. This is more than 7 years after the president says he's putting his presidency on the line to fight Galamsey. Mauhu 2016 Rivan Cobra. Some of these videos, we didn't produce it. Bakoye TV3 for Belamundi, you heard a voice. Ebi Erastus Asaredonko. The Emuhunu Wasui. That is Erastus Asaredonko of multimedia, award-winning journalist. Why at the forefront of the fight against illegal mining. Enti Rivan Cobra. These are all from 2024. Tano River. River Bia, NDC one in Super. This is the water that provides us with potable water. These are the river bodies. This is the current state. This is the scorecard of Akufo-Addo, Mbawumia, and the NPP 7.5 years after lying to us, said they are putting their presidency on the line. Enye Sammy Gyamfi na eka, ensuo no na eka. A lawyer for Cabrofobia say, res ipsa loquitur. The matter speaks for itself. That is the meaning of it. Now, Abujanfo, say Abia, oh, Jane who said you're making a foul one. You are making a big mistake. Because Abia na you are making one semi, ebi na ukru. But in sure we know, and only a process, they magana for you in sure no. And asoya omuna yo juma se omumaye in Supanom or Ghana Water Company Limited. Oma babontia be kansembi. Na me pese I'm going to the screen and I'm going to show you 2 things Ghana Water Company has said. Na mamo who BBC for so reportage bi omaye. So producer, let's start with the Ghana Water Company statement on the state of our water bodies. And the threat opposed to Ghana. As far as in Super, I was say Ghana air concern. So there is a press release from Ghana Water Limited. You see their letterhead there, dated 30th August 2024. It's very fresh. And it's been widely published and discussed in the media. And we're story almost say water supply challenges emanating from illegal mining activities. So the management of Ghana Water Company Limited wishes to inform all its cherished customers of water supply challenges within Cape Coast, Elimina, and surrounding communities in recent times. The recent demand supply gap is as a result of inadequate raw water received at the Setrehemai water treatment plant as a result of Galamsey. Pollution of the Pra River along its course, and most especially at the catchment for abstraction, has reduced water embankment to the barest minimum. About 60% of the catchment capacity is silted as a result of illegal Galamsey illegal mining Galamsey compromising the quality of raw water. We are currently recording an average turbidity of 14,000 NTU instead of 2,000. The turbidity level, just as you know, if you was a womb, it was a 2,000 NTU. But she said, and I'm 14,000, seven times more. You see? And this is what the Ghana Water Company is saying. The situation has caused severe inconveniences to our customers and consumers, and we sincerely apologize. This is what they are saying. And this is just for those in the central region. Even before this, normally a similar statement about Western region. So they are now faced with a serious water problem. Greater Accra, the same thing. The Accra, Central, Western. And Quebec say Accra they are Galamsey, but we are all feeling it. And very soon, all the 16 regions will feel it. I'm not saying it. Ghana Water Company Limited. And NPP for. So it is not NDC saying it. Yeah, kind of crash now. Let's look at the Manjo Online story, the latest from Ghana Water Company Limited. And then after that, I will show you what even BBC is saying. Because Adiana Yehuama, even international media organizations are worried for Ghana. Say, baby, I hear kono. Producer, so give us that Manjo Online story, very speedily, for you to see. Oh, you can't be say water is life. And you see your kwa. It is what your memu. Now you see a odoman kuma media chain. Adea ama might be pebi omunya. Many countries are living in deserts. You see ba ko say kromu bi. Na ye nyame ache yensuo. A ye betumi dia yekua. Ye betumi anom bi, ye betumi dia no aduane, ye betumi dia di adwuma. Na ye yes say ni say aban a wote akonwa so ahwa say ni say no. Wo de kan bisa won say eye. Will it help you? Will it help Ghana? Will it help your children? Follow me. This is a few days ago, and Latifia sent me Galamsey, Ghana on the brink of severe water crisis. Ghana Water Company Limited warns. So today should be 4th September. So 2 days ago, yeah, fresh. Jordan and a Ghana Water for Kanye. Ghana on the brink of severe water crisis. Such as I can't kitty. Sorry for that. Producer, please. Let's go back to the story. Let's go back to the Manjo Online story. Let's go back to the Manjo Online story. It's very important. Okay, let's you keep this on. Let's do BBC. This BBC story says Ghana risks importing water by 2030. And if you read the story, I wanted to read the story, but looks like producer just gave me screenshots. No problem. If you read the story, BBC for Chirimu say, baby, Ghana Druno, in the next 6 years, Ghana, yenyansu no more Ghana bim. Yenyansu no aduane, yenyansu nyehwe. I just say yenyansu fra brochire, baby, Ghana Druno. So Ghana Water Company aka and BBC aka. This is the state of our water bodies. Now, ebusianfo say ensuo ne nko a enkenya ya. If it was just a matter of our water bodies and I say no and Kenya. Now there are medical reports supported by the Ghana Medical Association. And I'm yensuo ya NPP for abemu mpenyifo oebiana ose ade na Sammy Gyamfi kasa. As we move along, you will know those doing the Galamsey. Abemu mpenyifo Akufuado Bawumia omo ministers omo party mpenyifo na ye. This is not the ordinary Galamsey in Sanwo Adwuma no. Galamsey has been with us for many, many years. We've never seen this level of pollution of our water bodies and the destruction of our lands and forest reserves. So you should know that and yes, I hear for Nantie and Keti Galamsey no na akoso problem with. And I'll prove to you. So you just be patient. But you see, the Amanaye Hunti Aye program when is there. Doctors in Ghana, the Ghana Medical Association, is now telling us say, and I'm saying you are no. Galamsey nti mercury wom, lead wom, cyanide that pollute nsuo ni nyina no. Ye nom no ekuye ema ye yare. Na de ya areho ne se enkran ketenkete a omo maame yemu aye nya nwo mo. Apemfo omo wo these areas omo nom se nsuo we no. Omo nyemu nti nkred omo yemu no. Omo didem wo mo maame mu yemu. Can you imagine that? Nkran ne didem. Ene ye wo nkra wo Ghana ye be wo bi na bi ni nan. Ye be wo bi no oni nsa, ye be wo bi no oni asom. Ye be wo bi no oni ani. Serious deformities. Heart-wrenching deformities. Why? Because ensu omo maame no mo enom de no aduane no. Galamsey nti lead wom, mercury wom. I'm not saying it, Ghana Medical Association is saying it. So just producer, just put it on the screen for those watching to see. This is City 4 story on where this was 2020, and I said Galamsey polluted Pearl River, double skin diseases and diarrhea cases in Shama. Where they cry skin diseases, and I've seen this firsthand when I traveled to the central region to do a press conference at River Pra. But let's see the Ghana Medical Association story about children with deformities. Let's see the Ghana Medical Association story. And this is not NDC, but in my Ghana Medical Association, we're talking about doctors. Ghana. GMA backs Sewu midwife over babies without eyes and nose. And producer, get us the story in full. I want to scroll and read the story. It's so important. The headline alone will not tell the full story. We need the story so that people will see, say, it's not because of anything. It's, doctors say it's because of Galamsey Ascension. And I want the full story. So we will go on, but when you get a full story, put it there so that we can read it. So, Abusianfo, that is what we are talking about here. This is why I started to make you make sure say assembly in Kobowe is not an NDC NPP petty partisan political matter. It is about human lives. Now we nipa, now we were conscience. We nipa, na muja wumu. We nipa, now we do nipa o do my Ghana. Your heart will bleed. You will be alarmed. You will be scandalized by the deception and nada akoso. And soon when I'm more frail and crank and get a crowd on maybe I said that and a pay the consequence. Now, I was for and any pound once on every monk. Now, your coals are so names a Ghana dear. A bakukoa is so critical to our economy. The cocoa sector employs over 2 million people. And under President Mahama, he was giving us averagely $2 billion afibia. Huge sector. And the cocoa you cocoa Mahama Brazil 2016 yet say almost 1 million metric tons, 969,000 metric tons. And then Akufo-Addo untimi 430,000 metric tons. Why? Apart from the mismanagement of the cocoa sector, one thing a good cocoa adwuma pa e Galamsey. And then you twa cocoa mfuo gu na the assassin e Galamsey. And omo to cocoa mfuo no nye emrantie no omo ye omo pocho Galamsey no omo mu nisika ye twa cocoa no gu. Those who are doing it pa e NPP mpanifo, and I'll prove it to you. So if you look at the story on the screen, producer, don't let the story be stable. Give me picture of the cocoa story. Galamsey threatens cocoa production. 19,000 hectares affected. Where just one story. Galamsey threatens cocoa production. 19,000 hectares And 19,000 plots, so 19,000 acres, hectares affected. Where just one area. And that we was also Eastern region, Central region, Ashanti region. Galamsey has said more than 50% of cocoa say we win now. And cocoa no ye nyebi. And apart from that, so no. Essence will affect cocoa nankasa. And maybe bedru a Ghana cocoa. The whole world, Ghana and cocoa, Papa. We have premium cocoa, the best cocoa in the world. No, we are losing that place because Galamsey until maybe bedru ye the cocoa beko man say just amount for tobium. Omeka se mukoko no, mercury wom, mukoko no, lead wom because more than sase ni nyina ye Galamsey e ho ne yeko. That is how serious this matter is. Now, even apart from the cocoa, yakwaye enua no so akwaye no so ma se ni nyina. And I want to show you a short video. Erastus Asaredonko all church Ghana kwaye nko a NPP aban mu mpanyimfo NPP party mpanyimfo and the Galamsey asay no. And this is the verdict of an investigative journalist, not Sammy Gyamfi. Watch it and bear in mind say nipa yenkwa interdependent with India. This is trite, it's basic science. Because we breathe in oxygen and breathe out carbon dioxide. Then we are not for carbon dioxide, no mama back oxygen. And he said, what say acquire nina? Nipe organ and that is why Potoka Samia say, when the last tree dies, the last man dies. And so we train we are nina zugua in Sion Timinto. In the Ghana, what's in Sutobi in Subianto? Oko a slim baby, you queen in Ghana for nina. It said the serious drought or pebraba. Ama bainan kasa say a comkesia nam kwansoba. Into Wako Parliament, the Parliament should give them 500 million. No more phone kra a bruni mumra Ghana. And yes, say come where Ghana no 83 the no cry. This is government itself. The entity is your internal. Because on the NPP paying for the Galamsey I say acquire minina. That is the reason. So watch this tape. And you will see the evidence.
An NPP executive in their Win municipality has invaded a part of the Tamania Forest Reserve with Chinese miners. When we reported it, and that was it. Now, about four groups sponsored by some known political actors. I wouldn't mention any name because, Randy, these people are so smart that they have people who front for them in the forest. You will never find them or link them to any of their distraction. But when you get to the ground, they will tell you, this side belongs to Mr. So and so within this party, so and so within that party. And all of them are part of the ruling party. And they have destroyed large portions, over 10 football fields of the Tanania Forest Reserve. And that report will be coming out today. And you see the level of devastation of such a beautiful reserve. And my challenge is, even if you say you want to do mining in a reserve, now you have amended our environmental guidelines with the promulgation of the LI 2462. It gives the president almost every right to open up even protected forests for mining. So let's take it that it's by law now. It's legal, so you can give it out. Why don't we do proper mining? So you state the method you're going to use, whether a deep pit or whatever it is, and then you stick to the location that has been given to you. But now, people are going behind this regulation, even behind this regulation, and they are mining illegally. And when you mine illegally, this is what happens. They mine almost everywhere. So when you look at the footage, close to the Tano River, close to almost everywhere, like they don't care. They just go in there and start felling trees and start digging. And then the whole place is a mess. Before you realize, the forest is gone. Now, Pamprama Forest Reserve, 50% of it, according to the Forestry Commission, is gone. And We have, drone footages which confirms that. Miles of pits and gullies of what used to be a very beautiful quality forest with trees, flora and fauna.
Yeah, so that is Erastus Asaredonko. See, Apaprama Forest Reserve, 50% eco. Amia Forest Reserve, Nature Reserve, Omobram, Kobro Forest Reserve, Omedia Manasa, everywhere. And me say, me demonstrate ya chere say, any ordinary Ghana mabunu na omo mu pe bibie yes ade we yo. Omo ni to me kro metimi dia call Forest Reserve. For to enter Forest Reserve, no ye nipo wu to me or powerful. Ministers, NPP paying for, they are the ones responsible for these heinous crimes. But you say, it's a we are putting our presidency on the line to fight Galamsey, no? She said, na ya nada, say dear. Galamsey, no, akoswa ma. If you are ni patitimu, a danya ni patitimu, no, ubi bedroom, you to Galamsey, ubi kitchen, you to Galamsey. Can you believe it? You to Galamsey, into called Domasia in the Ashanti region. Apeboso, or Domase, you to Galamsey. If you are you to Galamsey, will fear ni muama, Chronicles, or a hanging town waiting to collapse, a national disaster waiting to happen. Nancy, I rewosem. Oba penya, what da sorry. Onya Galamsey yibi. Oko Mufancheme, Sebi, Ejanai, Akujanai. Owe Janayo. And Ejanani bu ni gumu, manekoto, Galamsey amnemu here. Because if you want Ejanai no one, ye two Galamsey afa asiye nyineti dynasty nseho. Inti Ejanana bu na gum, ama wawu ya. Hey, Amagana. She said, yeah, baby, Agana, Edruno. Who would have thought? Say, under Kufuadu and Bawomia, baby, Galamsey Bedruni. Innocent woman, Mammy or Mau, dear Matia Yamakran say, yes, Mamma, and on him. Or Bapinfo. On your Galamsey that. Okujan and nine keke. This is big news in Ghana. Watch the video.
Her death tells a tragic tale of the dangerous impact of mining in residential facilities at Odumase in the Asante municipality.
So imagine waking up in the morning and deciding just call Central Municipality. The lady in question, a young house, was attending to nature's call. The entire structure in which she was doing her business collapsed in a heap, went down into what is supposed to be a mining pit. Now, if you look around this area, there are lots of these pits within houses at Odumase, actively mining. And this is what caused the death of a lady here. Where I'm standing right now, just close to me, inside here, you could see another pit inside this house, and it goes deep down. And that is what the indigents here, this is how they do their illegal mining.
The entire residential toilet sank into the deep pit beneath the building, as recounted by a resident.
Yeah, it's as a result of the Galamsey. It's not about the toilet. And we have to speak the truth. And we need to stop it. And we have to come together as a nation to stop this Galamsey madness. But we cannot allow this Galamsey to go on in our houses. You know this lady who died this morning, she's not beneficiary of the mining, but she has died this morning because of somebody being of that mining.
This sprawling Odumase Apeboso community is dotted with underground pits dug in homes, linking each other in what could be described as a hanging town. The practice of mining inside houses, which dates years back, is getting worse. The impact of continuous digging beneath houses could be seen in the huge sinking earth around buildings in the town. To the ordinary eye, this is a normal residential compound house. But inside it, we found deep pits laced with wooden steps that go several meters down, shown a number of such houses at Odumase. Residents are angry.
No one have information. We fear when they say developing phobia day. At the toilet to was sinking. Omo this say kronankasa. At the party for sasia and I jumano. If you met me the house to house. I move to be. I be fear about the menstrual. If you Bruno was so I went and just canny. God will must send one. I dare around because
police sources say they've heard of the pits and mining in residential facilities but cannot barge into private homes without a warrant.
This you see here, this gate does not lead to any storeroom in any building. This, if you peep through, leads to an illegal mining site under this building. There is a pit in here barricaded with wood which goes deep down. And that's the kind of illegal mining people here do at Odumase Central District. Many of these houses here have pits similar to this one in there. So when people go into their houses, they are not going to sleep. They are going in there to mine illegally. And all these houses are at risk of collapse. Reporting for Joy News, Erastus Asaredonko, Odumase, Asante Achim Central Municipality.
Yeah, so this video is from Joy News. This video is from Joy News. We give credit to them. Erastus Asaredonko. Yadana se for Juma Pawaye. Asemwa wote kura na abu pusa arehosem. And I believe say wa wohwemi utie ufamuaba. Wankasa no you can decipher the truth for yourself and decide whether say NPP aben your maboya na say omomboye. Omaboya na so made your mind ewu. And whether they deserve another opportunity to continue to destroy Ghana. One kasa will remain, you know the truth. You see, ansani ade Galamsey nkomo we bedru no. Be na wie no. Me pese quickly. Me show why we have gotten here. And Trono, it was not just about Akufo-Addo saying I'm putting my presidency on the line. And Trono di ene kwan omwan kasa twa U-turn to engage in illegal mining. And I want to start with the ban on small-scale mining. As for the president saying he's putting his presidency on the line, I've shown you the video already. Baobek Kaiser 2017 February, na fe na ya to Obama NPP. Omo ba power na omo say small-scale mining. The emrata echiro, the emranta echiro. Say wo concession with your lease and I wouldn't be you. You suspend it at the tab water so will be uncle Tenefi. And no more at sea preaching Vanguard. A chilomo ye galam stop. Ye de Ghana sika ma or more millions of cities. Monfanko kuntia Galamsey. And they stopped and banned even legal mining in Poa. Ghana and Mrama they stopped it. And they stopped it for 6 months originally. And even extended it indefinitely. 2018, we banned the free. But it was all 419. It was all a scam. Because even while the ban was in force, the NPP fought there. Almost say Matt the no concession. Emraman and Wokwan so timi mining legally. Small scale mining. Mani nidio. Then so no more the almost anymore. So look at the story on the screen. was a government to extend ban on small scale mining. Government to extend ban on small scale mining. I mean, 2nd October 2017. What kind of story? No, so the government has said it will extend its 6 months ban on small scale mining activities because the objectives for the ban have all not been achieved. It is 6 months in the crown, so they extended the ban. It was not just the ban. In the process, because almost a ban small scale mining, no? Ghana for almost tried to do mining around that time, because they had their license and they were not doing Galamsey, legitimate business. I say a ban into legitimate business, quite with excavators. They banned the excavators. Yes, she excavators. No being so guniti no su. People died because of that. I want to show you how wicked, how cruel these people are. Deceiving people say Galamsey. Look at some of the videos of how they banned excavators. Look at it.
About Bonnie and Papa Suban. On what been a Kufado, Pesi Okuya now. Obi excavator 6 years. Machines bear 15. So for the job to machine. I'm a more bunny. You did the president. Then I'm for 1 way. I be anyhow. Be the fear. What party machines? High tension, I said that.
So this is what they did to Ghanaians. So Ghana for this is what they did to Ghanaians. Ghana for no more illegal small scale mining. Almost share mufidie. In fact, Oman Shin Fidie keke. For NPP penny for kesia kuku dampa or say wusu. They call him Joe Wise, but I don't see why they must call him Wise. First Deputy Speaker of Parliament. Now Parliament say, wama order. O say will be a small scale mining. And could be signed as our license and now we need license. O koto so small scale mining. O say bonitu no kuno. Shoot and kill. Make akayo the NPP for aye nukrumha. Under the pretense of fighting Galamsey. And you can see the story on the screen. Producer, you can do picture on picture for this one. Hot audio, MP orders shoot to kill on Galamseyers. The story reads, the first Deputy Speaker of Parliament, and the story is dated 1st February 2018. It was the first Deputy Speaker of Parliament, Joe Osei-Wusu, has proposed a ruthless shoot to kill strategy as an antidote to the ending the Galamsey menace. And Ampampa abane starte yebana we mining na ni abotu ni eku. They killed many people in Sefi. They killed somebody. Producer, give me the Sefi story. They killed. Nipa no nya Galamsey or ya small scale mining or on a license. And so you see a bane obi anye bi obi anko tenefie. Na Ghana ni this year ye ni nasem. Ye mbisa na say our license na ya boni tu ni ekuno. After say ya share more excavators. So this story, give me the there's a story. Sefi miner allegedly shot dead by anti-Galamsey task force. 10th August 2017. We tell a story and let's hear bro for the way it goes. I say another miner, meaning say you couldn't be that. Another miner has allegedly been shot dead by members of government's anti-Galamsey task force known as Operation Vanguard at Sefi Ankara in Dwaboso district. So they killed people. They banned excavators. They started with a ban and prevented even legal small-scale miners from doing their legitimate business. Almost also share including infidia, legal small-scale miners. Almost also kubnipa. How wicked can you be that you will do all these things and turn around? Number one, kasa DCs, NPP4, MCs, regional ministers engage in Galamsey. udi boni say yanju free say onyame de ho bechew. You think you can go scot free? And anyame na meka, the former local government minister, Honorable Hejia Alima, ono ne ba bonten at a public function NPP MMDC's war and oka say okita reports say NPP MMDC's Galamsey's. Producer, let's see it. There is moment of truth. Everything I say, I give you evidence. I'm not making up anything. So, producer, give me that story. The MMDC's, yes. This one is different. Stop killing civilians, minus to Operation Vanguard. We know this one. Give us the one about the MMDC's. So that everybody will know, say, we are not making anything up. So yes, you can see it on the screen. Ministry to name and sack MMDCs engage in Galamsey. Now, what kind of story now? The body of the story now. The Minister for Local Government, you can Google the story. And minister said they are in possession of a national security document. Say MPP ministers are doing Galamsey. Aside this, Mokai Charles Bissiu, MPP ni former regional secretary in the Western region for the MPP. Ononana, the anti-Galamsey task force, or your almost secretary, interministerial committee against illegal mining. Producer, come back to the studio. Interministerial committee against illegal mining. Charles Bissiu. Omo ayetu omo kasa omo nkokuntia Galamsey no. Omo mom turned around to take bribes from Chinese and illegal miners to do Galamsey. And Anas Arimiyaw Anas Yenrifemua Oche, this secretary of the Interministerial Committee Against Illegal Mining, said Oje bribes from China for Ghana need ya manindi ya kumno ya shene fidie ya baneno. But China need ye, then people pay you for Jin Husika. And I mean, what say, Charles Bissiu, he was a presidential staffer. He was cleared. And apart from the fact that he was cleared, and they also a parliamentary, and this is, producer, I want the Charles Bissiu story. Okay. Let me just scroll and see if I can get you that story. Well, producer, if we can get the Charles Bissiu story, the Tiger IPI story on Charles Bissiu. They caught him taking the bribes. We need that. Apart from Charles Bissiu, we see former NPP Central Regional Vice Chairman in the Central Region. Task force or Moku having a meeting with Professor Frimpong Boateng. Or more confessing excavators or Mojiji free Ghana for some were illegal miners, some were legal small scale miners, Yaji excavators. We say, Minister, ona oka say party yesika. Inti memfa ma John Bodu, memma gizu mu mfidie ni bi no mfa nkoye Galamsey. Charles Bissiu this is it. Charles Bissiu took bribe in 2019 to allow Galamsey activity. Tiger IPI insist. Tiger IPI announced there. He is the one who Akufo-Addo say, obey you the principle of the corruption. Say, I will use the ANAS principle to fight against corruption. He was not sacked. He was cleared and shielded by the president. And then there were no MP. Ekuawusi dia no so wo ho. And for Ekuawusi podie, not Sammy Gyamfi na account. Minister for Environment, Professor Frimpong Boateng nankasa ekoye police case. Say MPP titreni abedi echiro wo mfimfiri mantem. Ena give me the quote. Yeah, keep it on the screen. Or no, ena ton 500 excavators. It was the MPP vice chairman arrested over 500 missing excavators. The police have arrested the suspended vice chairman of the New Patriotic Party over some missing excavators used for illegal mining, popularly known as Galamsey. This story was 4 February 2020 near Betuaba, Omoche na no muja no foolish case. Because the fidie no Ekwawusi so the my party impending for. Because party yesika. Enti omo akunkum nipa ahyibi mfidie. Mfidie no man hye bi so omo se the mo party for so mo nkoye Galamsey because omo yesika. Mo nko na mo yesika NPP for. Why are you so wicked and evil? Why? Abusia, so one test asem na video we. This is a conversation between Ekwawusi and Professor Frimpong Boateng, producer. Give us that video, the party here sika video. Now what nkomo NPP Vice Chairman and Frimpong Boateng AD Minister for Environment our Galamsey kona no. Na excavators your mode ye wa TV.
So bio me ba when many don wedu any ba with regards to yenye eduma emphasis can come apart. Yes. Wo prof and a woman authorization some informal team na me set up no munye say eduma. Yes. Wa prof na osan ka chem say e ya team na message no me fa gizo na fa nka ho. Yes, sir.
But do you tell me say why is that team maybe?
Oh, prof.
We talk about the framework part. You know say party based and it's okay. Let's go to me now. You want to be concession. So want to be a concession. So you go there, inspect the place. Let's form a team. But the guy, you know, one can't tell say, what we I'm going to go for you and we say, I don't know. But we talk about the framework.
One casa crown, I will see more quarter. I brought back as area ho baby, gizo mo be suggestions area mo baby. A hon mo ye me yenko ye adwuma. One casa crown now see mo eche mo attach.
No, we are talking. No, John, what do you find right now?
I was for or Chami only master because na wasumwa. What be? NPP Central Regional Vice Chairman. And then I yet Galamsey atonton amanfo mfidi agnes ke so okwa akopempio keep kusnof. And me maka and me can join news. Me can be Ekwawusi is a jailbird. There is no way you walk free into to Abaman or wash your vote. There is no way because Minister for Environment or no one a case my police say Ekwawusi na area excavators no. And yes, Sammy Gyamfi, the minister. And the reason why Oman to me and 2001 more is because Ekwawusi threat to almost say, "Oh yeah, maybe." Also, he was telling the minister, "Say, why now catch me say party yesika? It mean for Fideni Bima Gizu, mean for Bima John Bodu. John Bodu was their general secretary. What say wound to me MPP Asantimantem Titreni chairman for the MPP. The Okasa Basa Galamsey na henenono. The king of Galamsey wound to me. So on the concession, 9 people for did huni usunidi sa. And why did you tell us that you were putting your presidency on the line? I don't know about banning small scale mining, including legal small scale mining. I don't know about share amount for excavators. I don't know about kunkum nipa. What may be craft from when you're yare? And you turn around to do this with your party people? Today, look at our water bodies. Look, this story on the screen, Frimpong Boateng indicts NPP officials, others in bombshell Galamsey report. May I show us why we hear me okay? This was a 33-page report. Frimpong Boateng, they come out president. In the report, about ministers, presidential staffers, NPP Mrashe Bejafo, DC is the so mo ye Galamsey say you ni acquire. Ade. Yesi bombo chichie efinsu ase the catch us or denche me waye ni na chinye. Enye Sammy Gyamfi na eka minister professor mua a o hwa akoma Frimpong Boateng na numu asem. Nti ono so NDC ni ana. Ono wane report on the come mampanyi. And on mampanyi no ntimi nya hwe because Galamsey no wan kasa no sika no ye brani bi. Ba wo mia ye brani bi. E no mo de campaign. So when I tell you say who say Ghana yensu asese na nkra ye wo without any ehwene and fan ko share the ordinary man in Takwa or Boase or no penny bibi dio no e mpanyimfo na e omo ayeto abama omo na e NPP fo na, and this is the evidence. And producer, I want to read that story about the babies. So if you have it ready, Let me read it before I wrap up on this topic. Because it's so sad. People must know, say, children are now dying. And now we did them. And these people, don't they have a conscience? Sika bebreba mwenye NPP for DMBM na moywe. DMBM anti mumu sika kakra mu bedinti no. Ye nyina yenwu. Don't you care even about the children? Don't you care? So, producer, thank you very much. Let's go back. Let's start from the headline. Okay? Let's start from the headline. Galamsey, GMA is Ghana Medical Association in full. Backs a woman midwife over babies without eyes and nose. My main story with you. There is a midwife in the Western region. Our J Awo. And or transi who say and cry or J or my wo area wunyano. Omobeba wunyeni. Omobeba wunyi. Now when we say the problem is from Galamsey. Or can a man for you midwife no unimdi oka. And the Ghana Medical Association for ankasa so koyo mu. So this is a story. The Ghana Medical Association has backed claims by staff of the Sewum Health Center in the Western North region that chemicals used for illegal mining are causing the birth of defective babies in the area since expectant mothers drink from polluted water. According to the health center, pregnant women in the community are continuously losing their newborn babies because the women drink water contaminated with chemicals used by the illegal miners. A midwife in charge of the Sehum Health Center, Giftia Joajano, disclosed that the facility has been recording cases of newborn babies without nose, eyes, ears, and mouth. Babies without mouth. Baby, I do no. And in fact, there is another scientist. I want to say with evidence. I say fetus. I say oba fa frona akrani nyanye nipamu ano. They are done yemuno deformed because they are drinking this water. These are the people Omokase. They are putting their presidency on the line. And now almost they will break the 8. Why? Because they want to come and continue this. Almost they are coming to upgrade Ghana. Why? Because they want to upgrade the pollution of our water bodies, the destruction of our lands and forest reserves. That is what they are going to upgrade. A vote for them, a vote for Bawumia is an expression of your satisfaction with what they have done to our nation. In Siono Columbia, it will not discriminate. The polluted water bodies don't discriminate between NDC and NPP. So they are doing it to Ghana, not NDC. And who NPP it will affect you. It will affect you. Yes, a conform is a chromwa. This is how serious the matter is. It's so painful that when I'm talking about, I get emotional because beyond the stories, I have seen these things with my eyes. Why? Why? And you get people saying NDC and NPP are the same. At the time we under John Mahama, what TB? I showed you the water bodies under John Mahama. You saw the picture. John Mahama, what they say? 500 excavators. Excavator, you can't even drive it. I just saw they are too low bed. So, and then 500 excavators. Did you hear something like that under John Mahama? Was River Pra like this under John Mahama? Was Birem like this under John Mahama? Was Ankobra like this? Tano River. The forest reserve. And NPP for under Sir John. Omo passing new mra. And then you tell me the forest reserve Galamsey for. Look at what you see on the screen. This is Chamawun to me, Akonta mining. Galamsey camping to me. Omunipedia. Because this is where he gets his money from. His dirty money from. The blood money. This is where they get it from. Akonta mining. Producer, play that video before we end.
In the pollution of this national resource. This mining site, captured by our drone, belongs to Akonta Mining Limited, owned by Bernard and Chibosiako, popularly known as Chairman Wuntumi, the current Ashanti Regional Chairman of the NPP. Two of their mining operation sites sitting at the edges of the river, with some of their mining leaks and residues feeding directly into the Tano River. The footage of mining along the Tano River from a layman's view shows a clear violation of government's buffer zone policy, which demands the demarcation of a 50-meter buffer zone away from a water body like the Tano. Existing buffer zone bylaws and specifications spelled out by the Forestry Services Division indicates no logging within 50 meters of major streams and 25 meters.
This is Chamawun to me. This is what they are doing with illegal mining. Party yesika. Any from Pomboate. That is all they care about. And if you love Ghana, you will vote for change so that these people can face the music of accountability. Because they can't do this to Ghana. Why? Why? And there is no way they can fight Galamsey. I'm telling you, say Galamsey it is not the ordinary people doing it. A NPP in paying you for, and I've given you the evidence. So what you mean here? What do you mean? What you mean? You are doubting Thomas. Listen to Kennedy Akomprekwe Japan. Unimen NPP muasem cheo. Tie de waka.
Very disturbing.
That time, say me by. I don't know see if I can muasem. Yeah, but. You see what has happened? And yet, and painful be breezu come. They should bow their head in shame, down their head in shame
from all across the ministry.
That time, and your ministry I'm painful. They should stay away. At dear President Kufuor Castle Benya, they say, a Kufuor to say, a dear.
You need to say, Abe.